Hey everyone, and welcome to some amazing Star Wars news. Randomly today, Star Wars announced and released a trailer for a new animated limited series titled Tales of the Underworld. 6 short episodes releasing May 4th of this year. In this show, we follow Asajj Ventress as she helps a Jedi Padawan who is being hunted by an Inquisitor, and we get a very interesting backstory into Cad Bane and his origins. Let's break down the trailer and all the little details you might have missed. Now in this released poster, we see some new and old characters making appearances. On Ventress' side, we see Highsinger the bounty hunter droid and Latz, a female Thelan bounty hunter, who both worked alongside Boba Fett and Ventress when she joined their crew for some jobs. In the unreleased arcs of the Clone Wars that were later turned into the novel Dark Disciples, Ventress actually hires Boba's crew one more time, including Highsinger and Latz, to help her rescue Quinlan Vos from Dooku's imprisonment on Sereno. Will we potentially see Vos return in this series? Will they reunite their love? We'll have to see. Getting into the trailer. This opening looks to be a desert planet, maybe Tatooine, as we see some moisture farms in the background. We're not sure though, as we never saw any droid occupation of Tatooine, so we're not sure where these B1s came from. Here we see a seemingly younger Cad Bane appearing on a planet, still with his iconic hat and toothpick. We notice that he doesn't have his usual getup along with lots of his equipment, like his breathing tubes that he uses to prevent himself from being force choked, and his Mandalorian-style wrist blasters. It seems here like we're getting some backstory into Cad Bane's upbringing and some sort of falling out between him and his childhood best friend. This might lead into some conflict between the characters, and it seems that this story might have a lot of time jumps. Here we see Ventress talking with a young Jedi Padawan. She seems to be continuing her quest of finding Force users through the Force and helping them escape the Empire's grips, like she did with Omega in Bad Batch Season 3. Ventress' character arc is some of the best Star Wars writing we've seen, and now we see her yellow lightsaber representing her shift to the light side. She is now in the realm of a Grey Jedi, or a Bendu, if you remember the character Bendu from Star Wars Rebels, who is the light and the dark, the middle between both sides of the Force. Not serving light or dark, Ventress almost acts as a servant of the cosmic Force itself. Here she seems to be helping this Jedi Padawan escape the Empire hunting them, and we're introduced to a new Inquisitor. Ventress ignites her yellow lightsaber while the Inquisitor ignites their red blade, and it's an awesome contrast we haven't really seen before in Star Wars. We cut to a parallel of Cad Bane facing off against his former friend. We see some downed security droids in the background along with a young Duros. It's interesting that they're comparing the paths of both characters, as it seems they both have parallel and opposite stories. Ventress is the hunted and Cad Bane is the hunter, but both defining their paths and purpose throughout the galaxy. We get our first good look at this new Inquisitor, and they appear to be part of the Nikto species. Notable Nikto Force users being I'm Gonna Die, who commanded the Outer Rim garrison and defended Ryloth, and Fiek Search, who was part of the Jedi strike team sent to Geonosis along with Mace Windu. An interesting thing to note is that this Inquisitor's eyes are almost red instead of the usual Sith yellow, almost showing how deeply evil and dark they are, an eye color as red as their own crimson lightsaber. As things escalate in both confrontations, we see the young Jedi take a full swing at stormtroopers, almost slicing them in half. Could this signal a fall to the dark side for this Padawan? Something Kanan Jarrus had to fight his early days on his own after Order 66. It's nice to see the show isn't holding back and it's giving us some gritty reality of the Star Wars universe. It looks here that Ventress is at an Imperial shipyard and we can see Imperial Star Destroyers docked in the background. Interestingly, the Empire is still using Republic LAAT gunships, so we're still in the early transition of the Empire, but later than the Bad Batch because we fully transitioned from Imperial clones to the Stormtrooper. At the end of the trailer, the unknown Duros tells Cad Bane his revenge better be worth it, and he responds with,
"It will be."
It looks like he's been arrested by police droids, and clearly he's seeking someone who wronged him in the past, and I'm actually interested to see where the story develops. To wrap up, Tales of the Underworld is shaping up to be a fascinating and gritty dive into the underbelly of the Star Wars universe, exploring complex character arcs and introducing new mysteries. With Asajj Ventress taking on the role of a reluctant protector, and Cad Bane's backstory coming to the forefront, there's so much to unpack in just these 6 episodes. We're also seeing fresh new characters like the Nikto Inquisitor, while revisiting fan favorites and connecting them to larger themes of redemption, revenge, and the battle between light and dark. This series promises a lot of surprise, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how these two paths, Ventress and Bane, intersect and evolve. So what are you most excited for about this upcoming series? Let me know in the comments below, and as always, thanks for watching. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more Star Wars content.